What's up, y'all? So it's been a very long time since I have used this camera. I don't even think I've done a video about this camera. I'm pretty sure I've talked about it on the channel before, but that is the gargantuan freaking Pentax 6.7. If you're like an eagle eye, you've probably seen this camera sitting on my shelf throughout the history of a lot of my YouTube videos, but I've never actually made a video on it. And part of that is because I just sold the 105 2.8 lens that I had for it a very long time ago, and I recently just picked back up another lens, something just nice and affordable, which is the 75mm, which is a lens I've actually wanted to try for quite some time. So I picked up the 4.5 version because the 2.8 or whatever version is ridiculously expensive, and to be completely honest, I'm not even 100% sure how much I want to shoot with this camera. I'm just excited to try medium format again. I believe the last medium format video I did was with the Rolleiflex. Check that out. I'll link that up above or whatever in the description. But today I'm just gonna get out. I'm wandering a little town here around me at this kind of sunset hour and taking some black and white photos. So I'm gonna load this up with some HP5 and see how this goes. I haven't loaded a medium format camera in so long. Here we go. Oh my gosh, looking through this is so beautiful. All right, let's go. Alright, so been walking around a bit, and unfortunately this area that I'm in out in Parker is very tiny. If you've ever been to Parker, Colorado, you know the most interesting part of Parker is Main Street, and just the small surrounding area around it. So not too much to shoot. There is some interesting stuff architecturally. It kind of has just this old vibe to it, but other than that, there's not too many people out walking about, so can't really photograph people too much. But the 6.7, man, this camera's so heavy, and I was just like I just said, I'm not sure how much I really want to do with this camera. But man, first of all, my first shot, I was just in this kind of quiet area as I am right now, and I fired that thing off, and I'm I swear people 3 blocks away can hear what I just shot. The camera just sounds so intimidating, and it's just so huge. And I do want to visit Denver one day with this camera and kind of shoot, but taking this camera out is a choice because yeah, you're gonna have to deal with that weight. But the experience of just shooting medium format again, since it's kind of just been a while for me, just feels so good. And looking through the viewfinder and everything, it's so beautiful, and just you slow down even more because you have less shots than, opposed to shooting 35mm. And yeah, having that limitation on yourself just further kind of pushes taking your time with what you're shooting. And I'm not really expecting to capture anything great right now. I'm really just kind of getting my feet wet again just with this camera. But I really just hope the images come out, and there's just no light leaks or nothing fogging on the photos or anything like that. But nonetheless, I am very much enjoying myself out here right now, just photographing with this camera. It feels so good, and it's just so fun to carry around. Everybody's looking at you because they're just what is this tank in this black kid's hand and whatnot out here. I'm not a kid. I don't know why I called myself a kid just now. But yeah, gonna get back to it. I think I have one more shot left, so really just kind of trying to find something interesting and then probably head out from here. Another thing I knew when like choosing this lens is obviously it's like 4.5, so it's not that fast of a lens, but to be honest, like the type of stuff I want to try and like shoot and just practice with this camera, I don't really have a need to go below an f4. I really want to try and stay around like 5.6 or something like that. So yeah, that limitation's not really bothering me as much as you think it would. So that about wraps it up for me. Just shot my last shot. Man, this camera's fun despite the weight. Like I've said a million times, this camera's like really fun, and I'm really just enjoying being able to just rediscover it and whatnot. I will say, in that short amount of time, my thoughts on just like what I want to do with this camera have changed, and as the season changes here and all the leaves start to change, I definitely want to kind of figure out what I can shoot and see just in the mountains and then just various places around Denver. So definitely going to be out a lot, shooting a lot more with this camera and others as these seasons change, as I've always wanted to, again, just take advantage of fall. So looking forward to that. It's a short one today, but thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you. Please beat up that like button. It helps support this channel a lot. And catch you guys in the next one. Peace. So yeah, this is the body right here. As you can see, very well worn camera, a lot of brassing, just beautiful in my opinion, all over the camera and whatnot. This is just the regular. I have the waist level viewfinder as well, tucked away in the backpack. Only shot like 1 or 2 shots with the waist level today, as I wanted to do a lot of vertical shots. But yeah, man, this camera is the beautiful beast that I will call her.